Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor!
The Balor Club has been disbanded. The only support this man needs is from his family in the Judgment Day.
I hate to agree with you on this, Corey, but you're right. Balor has never been more dangerous, more competitive, more successful than he's been with the Judgment Day.
He added the undisputed tag titles to his resume as part of the Judgment Day, and Balor's leadership has brought championship glory to every member of the group.
And the Prince has also taken his rightful spot back in the main event picture, where he so rightfully belongs.
Here comes the horror. Coming to get you, Saxton.
I think I gotta run to the bathroom.
You do that normally, Byron.
And his opponent, first, from the bottomless pit, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Boogeyman!
This is like a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Boogeyman aims to disturb his competition.
Oh, mission accomplished.
I mean, I guess you give Boogeyman some credit. He found a really unique way to make a name for himself in this industry.
Well, he may make your skin crawl, Byron, but he is truly unforgettable.
The whole effing show.
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ryzen!
A true trailblazer when it comes to unorthodox style in the ring. Van Dam looks as laid back as ever before this match even starts.
Yeah, but Byron, once the bell rings, he is the epitome of extreme, high-risk, high-reward offense.
Truly one of a kind in between the ropes. And you've got to come into this triple threat with a different mindset than any other match.
Contending with multiple opponents really makes you think in a cerebral manner. Do you focus on one opponent or wait for an opening and capitalize? Lots of ways to approach this fight.
He got whipped into that corner.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh, man.
Big clothesline.
That's how you dominate your opponent. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. What a headbutt.
Shoulder to the gut, adding a little flair to the offense. And another.
drag. My goodness, is this even legal?
I don't think so. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. And look at that, Saxton. He's running away.
I wouldn't say that. He's just recomposing himself.
I'd have to think that a no disqualification match favors the most heartless competitor in the ring.
Well, that's mostly true, but even the most rule-abiding superstars have risen to the occasion of a no disqualification match. When there are no rules, there's no wrong and right.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
German suplex. And what's he looking for here?
Cuts out their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Kick lands.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Oh, God.
Bang! Ref, come on, ref. You can't allow that.
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. You gotta do what you gotta do.
RVD grabs a chair. He thinks he has it.
And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time.
Vicious right forearm.
And it looks like Boogeyman didn't quite expect that.
Yeah, Balor taking a vicious...
This could do it. And he stops the count. Oh, did you hear that?
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Look at this, just...
What a barrage of stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Oh, my God. Taking it outside the ring now.
Quick return to the ring.
RVD fires back. Stops the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Shoulder tackle.
Boogeyman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Drop kick from behind.
Ouch.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
Hellacious power slam.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Hanging tough as this match progresses. No easy task in a triple threat match. And Finn was ready for that. Finn. Oh,
Driven down.
there was some power behind that punch.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Looking for something, anything under the ring. Can he do it here? Running interference. Oh, just turn that around.
RVD is getting in the zone now. He's itching for some competition here.
And a power slam.
Kick to the gut. The setup.
Up and...
Impact Buster.
He's able to sidestep there.
And back in the ring we go. Into the corner.
Uh-oh.
Hits him with the counter.
Knees into the face.
Great athleticism.
Lariat. Whoa, just floating through the air.
For the win. 2. Rob Van Dam wins in impressive fashion tonight.
Here is your winner, Rob Van
effort from all three superstars involved in this hard-hitting triple threat.
He is standing tall, standing proud, and standing victorious after that battle, gentlemen. Beating one other superstar is no walk in the park, let alone two.
The Fiend has returned.
And no one is safe.
Somehow the Fiend is even more frightening than ever.
Creepier, more sinister, and looks to be even more dominant.
Yeah, considering how dominant the Fiend has already proven to be, the WWE has once again been placed on notice.
Just as Bray Wyatt himself evolves, the Fiend has evolved as well.
Yeah, Corey, and I don't think anyone is ready for this new face of the Fiend.
The Iron Sheik is here.
And the rule book is about to be broken.
And his opponent, from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Iron Sheik!
A superstar who reinvented what it means to be disrespectful and underhanded.
Well, the thing is, Byron, Sheik doesn't care if you like him. He knows he's as tough as they come.
An amateur wrestling champion on top of his brute power and strength.
Hey, love him or hate him, the Iron Sheik's charisma is unparalleled.
I agree with you, Saxton. Sheik's impact on this business is undeniable.
There's really no easy way to describe the Fiend other than to say he's become the new face of fear here in WWE?
Yeah, fear being the operative word there. The Fiend seems to thrive off the anguish and horror he creates inside the ring and in the hearts of his opponents.
He certainly looks as fearsome as ever tonight. I'm sure the Fiend would love nothing more than to see his opponent reduced to a quivery, frightened mess by the end of this match.
It doesn't get more legit than the Iron Sheik. A man so strong, he swings Persian clubs like baseball bats and can snap someone's leg like a twig without even breaking a sweat.
He represented Iran at the very highest levels of international competition, but his remorseless attacks show no regard for...
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
He better think of a quick count.
Wait a minute, there it is!
That's a counter with style. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Man, what a splash!
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
Stop in the leg!
And that can rattle the Iron Sheik's foundation.
Yeah, now that can be something the Fiend can build off of.
Headbutt.
Coming back into the ring, back to the action. Big punch. Ouch.
Boom. Bam. Ripped in the hard way. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Looking to take flight here.
He's got him in the crosshairs.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though. Into a chop block. Oh, this is so bizarre and weird and freaky. And it follows it up with Sister Abigail. Is it enough? The cover! 2! And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt!
The Fiend puts down the opposition tonight.
Nobody thought it would be pretty, but the Fiend made it clear he won't let anyone stand in his way.
Loomis should be in an asylum, not an arena.
The following contest is a fatal four-way steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dexter Loomis.
The eerie look in the eyes of Dexter Loomis. You gotta wonder what exactly is on his mind.
It's a bold assumption that Loomis has a functioning mind, Saxton. I see nothing but deeply suppressed rage. Here comes the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
And gentlemen, he is in his zone.
And his opponents, first, from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Even when Ken Shamrock walks to the ring, he's picturing how he's going to dismantle his opponent.
When Shamrock loses his cool, people start losing their limbs.
Squaring off against Ken Shamrock is a frightening scenario. Shamrock's an amazing combat athlete if he can stay under control. This is a must-see kid of WWE.
And from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wesley!
Served in the United States Air Force.
Wesley is definitely right at home when taking to the skies. Wesley has acquired his target here tonight. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch.
X marks the spot for Wesley. Cena found his long-lost PhD. The doctor of thugonomics is back.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena!
The ever-rhyming, always shining, constantly deriding John Cena.
An iconic relic of John's past, but is he as happy to see it as we are?
Well, for the moment, Cena is back to living by word life.
The cage door is locked, and we are ready for this steel cage match. All set for competition as we see Dexter Loomis, Ken Shamrock, Wesley.
He thinks he has it.
And now we see Loomis. Oh, my God. And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over. Making the big climb towards victory.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Hurricane Rana. This could be it. Cover. And he breaks up the count.
Forearm club.
On a thump. He's making haste, climbing up the cage wall.
The sprint up the cage is on. Goes the left.
Oh, my God. He went right into that turnbuckle.
Clothesline in the corner. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Boom! Look at this heel hook.
This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Byron, what is important to remember in a steel cage match?
Quite simply, you are surrounded by a weapon. The cage can be your ally or your enemy. This is a situation where defense is just as important as offense.
This is solid and steel.
Here he goes for the win. Well, meanwhile, here's Lee.
Oh, low tackle.
And it looks like Wes Lee's wings got clipped a bit there.
Loomis came out here to physically and mentally punish him, just like he did there.
Straight impact on the throat.
Yes, press!
And with an
Now it's roll up!
and easily, this could do it. That could have been it right there.
Vicious right forearm.
Placing them into the corner.
Running bulldog!
Oh, and a stomp.
Oh, God!
Uh-oh. Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Keeping a loss at bay.
And will this be it? And now here's Shamrock. Dropped on the crown.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. And seeing his opposition isn't showing any sense of intimidation with that maneuver.
There's that innovative Wes Lee offense catching you off guard.
And Wes has to be concerned with the blood starting to cascade down his face.
Uh-oh. And he goes for the pin, but now to Lee.
And he stops the count. Lucky him.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb. Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
And some trash talking as well. Into the cover. No, he kicks out.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here. Trying to escape the cage.
There's press. There's press. There's press.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind. Nasty.
Ooh, just relentless.
Well-executed suplex. And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
He was waiting for him to make his move.
Did you see that? He can do it here.
The pin's broken up. I can't believe it.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
A running dragon Rana.
Spectacular.
He's struggling a bit here.
The toll, the damage that a steel cage match does. We are seeing it right now, Michael. Fortitude being tested with every step.
And now here's Shamrock.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Powerbomb.
Ah, he takes a painful fall from the cage.
That's a tough break at this point in the match. Oh, driven to the ground.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Then Shamrock picks the leg, looking for the ankle lock submission.
Ankle lock in by Shamrock. Will his opponent tap out? It's not embarrassed, and he breaks the hold.
Targeting the throat there.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
And he begins his ascent up the cage wall.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
Here he goes, moving up the cage wall. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Oh, no! From the top rope! And he hits the mat with a thud.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
And that's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
He's been placed in the corner now. Great reaction from Wes. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Russian leg sweep.
Oh, arm drag. John Cena is in a bad way, guys. Yeah, this is a dire situation. Then Shamrock picks the leg, looking for the ankle lock submission. It's cinched in.
It's difficult to get out of the ankle lock, but he's able to do it. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Oh, and he breaks up the pin. Now we see Loomis.
DDT.
Landed.
Face wash.
Vicious right forearm.
In the face. Pulled in from belly to belly. Cover. 2.
And he did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock!
And somehow, some way,
12 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Listen to the energy in here for Sami Zayn.
We've learned that Zayn and these WrestleMania crowds have a very special bond.
Their cheers fueled them to capture tag team gold with Kevin Owens in a main event match.
One of the most emotional WrestleMania moments we've ever seen.
Well, WrestleMania is where Sami was set free from the bloodline and proved his main event status.
Hoping to deliver another memorable win for this crowd.
The OGOC in the building. Always ready for action.
Aimed at the opposition like a machine gun.
Representing the OC by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds.
He survived some of the harshest training in Japan. When you look at Carl Anderson, you're looking at a man who has a different level of threat.
Now, you may like to crack jokes, but when Anderson's back's against the wall, he becomes a focused and extremely dangerous competitor.
A textbook definition of a mercenary in WWE. Will have your back if you have his money.
I've seen your paycheck, Saxton. Carl Anderson will never have your back.
One of WWE's toughest competitors, Carl Anderson, looking to continue his reign of destruction here tonight.
Well, that toughness has certainly made the Machine Gun a feared opponent across several continents. Anderson's focused on being mean and making green no matter where he steps into the ring. And there's no denying that he's just too sweet.
I don't know if his opponent will agree with that last statement, Corey, but we're going to see Anderson's mean streak in full effect here tonight.
And he's facing off against an opponent as persistent as they come in Sami Zayn.
Oh, look at that! In trouble here.
What a great counter. That'll break it up. Anderson can shine as a singles competitor, but what's the biggest hole in his game from your vantage point?
Well, Brother Carl's a lot of things, but big ain't one of them. If you have size or a power advantage, you've got to use it to your advantage immediately.
Oh, Carl answers back.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Getting dangerously close to our desk.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Oh!
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight.
This feels so unsafe.
Go driver! Anderson's toughness was called into question by that offense.
Zayn capitalized on that opening when it appeared.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Well, that'll do some serious damage.
Looking to finish it off.
Moved out of the way. That could change the whole complexion of this match.
Nice suplex.
Can he score the pin? And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Here's the snapmare, followed by the knee drop.
That'll fracture an orbital.
Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
And he goes into the ring.
All the way up.
Done good! Closed fist connects.
An agile escape.
Big knee to the midsection. Zayn must be phased after this string of action.
Yeah, a tough night so far for Sami. with the uppercut.
Go behind. Breaker. And Sammy taking it back after that offense.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
He's returning fire.
Zayn might be able to start mounting something here.
But Zayn has to push now while the window's open.
And he sends him into the corner. And there was some force on that move.
And Sammy dodges that one.
Carl is attacking from every angle.
And I bet Carl's looking to inflict more damage too.
Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Boot to the midsection. Hoisted up.
Oh, what a liger bar. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Big time atomic drop.
That'll have you walking funny.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up.
Sami Zayn needs to dig down deep as he's done so many times in the past.
With the reversal.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous...
From the middle rope.
He knows how to avoid contact.
Oh, an arm breaker.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end.
And that prevents any offense from Carl.
What now? Oh, not to the belly! Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Anderson picks him up.
Anderson could seal things up.
Makes the cover. He kicked out at 2.
Oh, man, what a kick out. Sami Zayn remains one of the most tenacious superstars around.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough.
There it is.
Shot after shot, then slamming their face down.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Carl wards that attack off. Ooh, he caught him right in the face.
Oh, clotheslines.
Count out may be imminent here.
Really testing fate right now.
Gets inside the ring.
And Carl channeling his energy here.
And it's over. Anderson gets it done.
Here's your winner. Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
And they were not able to beat the ref's count. This one ends in a count out.
It's not the prettiest, most honorable, or even the most fun way to win, but hey, countouts happen.
Bell rings and Sammy's got electricity in his veins and fire in his eyes. If anyone can start off with a furious storm against an opponent, it's Sami Zayn.
Sammy does these spectacular in adverse conditions. He knows that all he needs is one chance, one shot to leave with his hand raised.
And Sammy always has that confidence to know that if he finds himself on the wrong side of a match, he can ignite a rally at any moment.
But he's facing one of the toughest competitors the WWE roster has, Carl Anderson, a man who has made it his mission to prove his superiority all over the world by taking on anyone willing to step in the ring with him.
Yeah,
The sleeper is sitting in trouble here.
What a great counter. That'll break it up. Oh, wow. Corey, where do you think Carl Anderson's head's at going into a match like this?
I think it's at the same place it always is, Cole. Anderson gets in the ring, gets the work done, and he calls it a day. That sort of steadfast focus on making quick work of his opponents is what made him so successful.
Slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework. Big forearm.
And Zayn looked wrong. If he's got a strategy, you might want to think about tapping into it.
Yeah, and Anderson proved his mean streak is a mile wide with that attack.
Hey, here's the cover. And a kick out.
That was a long 2 count there.
Placed into the corner.
Corner and a couple back elbows to follow. Anderson with the wherewithal to avoid that.
Beautiful. And he goes for the pin. And the rope will force a break.
He gets out of the way.
Now check this out. This is going to blow your mind.
Holy cow,
I'm dizzy. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. He's still in the fight, but for how much longer? Sami Zayn digging deep. We're going to turn the tides of this matchup. Zayn off the ropes and punctuated with a drop kick.
Uh-oh.
He turns it around.
No way!
Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. He's looking a little weary now. Zayn is up the pressure after that move.
And now gets tossed into the ring. He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
From the top. Diving elbow drop cover. Kick out.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
That's that focused mind of Sami Zayn capitalizing big time with that move.
Got him set up in the corner. A kick.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
Try and end it.
And standing before you, your winner, folks, Sami Zayn.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn!
Sami Zayn standing victorious in the ring. Carl
We are living in the almighty era.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley!
Tonight, the showcase of the Immortals becomes the showcase of the Almighty.
Yeah, there's no question that a win here tonight would no doubt solidify Lashley's place in this industry. He is not just a superstar. He is not just an athlete. Every time he steps inside the ring, the Almighty conducts a symphony of pain and punishment.
Some could say he's a machine built for one thing: destruction.
Josh Briggs walking down to the ring, and boy, does he cast a long shadow.
And his opponent from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds, Josh Briggs!
The rough and tumble bruiser. Briggs is a tremendous talent.
And he's a tremendous human. Look at the size of him.
As tough as they make him, Briggs is not a man who minces words.
The only thing bigger than his mean streak is his heart. He puts his friends before himself, sometimes to a fault.
Tonight for this superstar, an almighty challenge awaits.
Good luck. This one's official, and when it comes to the Almighty, Lashley often looks to strike first and begin manhandling his opponents right away.
We know when it comes to the Almighty, there is no height. Lashley operates on an insane level every day of his life.
There really is no destructive force quite like the Almighty.
But big Josh Briggs is looking to prove himself in this one. And he has a...
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Jarring impact. Up the turnbuckles.
What's he got?
Oh, look out.
Look out below! Just crashing down with high impact.
We know the dominance and destruction Bobby Lashley is capable of. We know why he's so difficult to prepare for, but Corey, there has to be something an opponent can do against the Almighty.
You can't allow Lashley to impose his will. You can't permit him to intimidate you and live in your head rent-free. You've got to be fearless in your attack on Lashley and land direct hits.
My goodness, that's insulting. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
And he gets sent back into the ring. Quick thinking from Lashley.
Gosh.
And that's what we call the Tree of Woe position, folks.
Opponent set up with a Tree of Woe, driving those knees into the abdomen.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head. Oh! And sent right into the corner.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. Shoulder tackle. Oh my, what a splash.
That was more splatter than splash. Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
And I think that blow might have bruised Lashley's pride a bit.
Briggs making an example of his opponent.
Big splash. And that has to knock all the wind out.
Oh, he was waiting for it the whole time.
No, kicks out.
Somehow, some way.
Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Rocked with the point of the elbow. Down with force. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym. From the top. The splash connects. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Steered clear of that.
Vicious right forearm.
With the counter. Oh, fucking clothesline.
It's all Briggs's for the taking.
Makes a cover. Three, no, a 2 count.
Lashley able to find more power in that endless tank of his to get the shoulder up.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move.
Oh my, devastating impact to the back.
Up to the top rope now.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Vicious right forearm.
Back. Here he goes for the win. Fights out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Effectively using the knee. He manages to spare.
Can that finish Briggs?
Looking for the victory. 2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it.
We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
And Lashley looking for answers. He refuses to believe that didn't end things. Tossing them aside.
He's lining him up.
Plunge out to the outside.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
And this is becoming a career-defining matchup.
Certainly one that will be talked about long after the bell rings.
Power slam. Every move from Lashley is just thunderous.
If Briggs can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp.
Oh, right in there.
Briggs reversing the momentum on him.
Briggs isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Cover here. Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here is your winner, Josh Briggs!
This was quite a win for Josh Briggs, proving himself tonight.
You never want to get on Lashley's bad side, and this is definitely one way to do it.
Safe to say the Almighty is not feeling very mighty right about now.